Well, I've just literally filmed my Primark haul. And if you watched that one, or if you haven't, go back and watch it. You know I found my Christmas jumper. Now, tick, one job off the list. But what am I going to wear on Christmas Day? Now, that is our dilemma, isn't it? Because it needs to be something that you feel smart in, that you feel comfortable. Of course, everybody's Christmas Day is different. You may stay in your Christmas pajamas all day. You got no visitors coming. We've got visitors coming, and I wouldn't feel comfortable wearing my pajamas all day. I need something that's smart, comfortable, pretty much lightweight, because you know what it's like. You're cooking, you're rushing around, you're eating, you're drinking, you're socializing. The heating's been on and the number of people there just makes it get overheated. So it needs to serve a lot of purposes. And I have been around the shops and I am really struggling. Christmas jumpers, all sorts of budgets. I went for a budget one, I can't deny that. But the shops are so full of all the party wear. I think they've sort of forgotten that sort of in between sort of area where you need something that's smart but not too glitzy, comfortable, not too short. The list goes on. F&F, absolutely useless in there. They must have had like 90% just jumpers and knitwear, which is obviously going to be too hot. So where did I end up? Morrisons. So this is a Christmas Day outfit haul from Morrisons. Right, I must just say, at the moment I am a size 2022. We won't discuss why or how it has happened, but it has happened. So I have bought predominantly size 22s today, although I did pick up one top in a size 20 because I thought it looked quite baggy. So you had a little sneak peek there of the colourways. Morrisons having such a small range in store, they had sort of like capsule colour range, and the choice was quite limited in there, but I did like what they had, so that's what I went for in the end. First thing up is this black pleated skirt. Then I spotted this satin leopard print one, and I thought that was just so unusual in that olive green. I had to pick that one up, though I haven't had the best of luck with satin skirts, I must be honest, because I'm just so conscious of the tummy. To go with the leopard print, I felt I needed a plain top, and I quite like this sort of loose fitting sort of thin jersey one, but I thought that neckline sort of elevated it from a sort of just plain top. This is a bit of a wild card. It is a cord mini skirt, but looking at all the greens, I just fell in love with the colour. So I thought I'm going to give that a go. Don't know if it's suitable for Christmas Day when I'm going to want to be sort of like up and down off the floor playing with the grandchildren, bending over the oven, for example. But I did like it, and I thought, with a nice chunky, would it? Might possibly even go with this Christmas jumper because of the greens. Might try that on. But really, what I bought to go with this skirt was this sort of little spotted number here, and I thought that could also be quite useful over a pair of black jeans, my £12.50 black jeans. So a nice little haul, all in the same sort of colourway. So mix and match, why not? I'm going to try it on and let's see what it all looks like together. No. I answer that question straight away. I'm afraid the cord mini skirt, I was hoping, wasn't I? Really was. Yes, I fit into it and I don't feel it probably clings to me too much, but because I need all this excess here, mini skirts, they just look so large on my legs there. Yes, it fits. unfortunately it's a popper rather than a proper button, and as at the moment there's only just about enough room for me, I do not think that there is room for a Christmas dinner and Christmas pudding and chocolates and whatever also in this skirt. On the positives, I think it looked quite nice with the jumper, the pink and the red and the green getting picked up, but unfortunately this skirt is not for me. I picked it up in a size 22, remember, and it was £15. £15 going back onto my card. I've just slipped the top on that I bought to go with the skirt, and I actually think it would have worked really nicely. I think as a sort of matchy colour, it sort of elongates me and I don't feel so cut off. Of course the skirt is a no-go. I could have tucked this top in. It's the sort of top that I think would need to be tucked in, but I wanted to leave it out so you can see the length and the size. And I quite like this. I think with a black pair of trousers, jeans or whatever, I think it could quite work for me. The sort of sleeves are a nice fit, and I always find this notch neck very, very flattering. Buttons even undo if you want to open it up even more. Elastication on the wrist there, not too tight, and of course I've got this bit of space here, so it's not going to be ducking into the gravy as I'm making everything at the last minute. Don't feel it's really special enough for Christmas Day though, but as a very nice little casual top, I think it's something that I could keep, and it is a bargain. I picked this up in a size 20 and only £10, so it just adds that little bit, doesn't it, with this spotty design there. And I have fallen in love with this olive colour. I think it could be a colour to go with me. It goes with my hair, I think. Somebody suggested I had one of those colour analysis. I've sort of watched videos and I'm never ever sure if I can see a difference. Maybe if I'm actually there having it done to me, I'll be able to tell a difference. But at the moment, I think that sort of does work for me. Let me know if you think it's not the colour for me and what colours I should be looking for. Right, some more to try on. Before I actually slip this on, I just wanted to go over the details of this skirt because it's quite amazing, really. Really thick, elasticated waistband there. You can see I picked it up in a size 22, reduced from £20 to £15 in their sale. So as you go down, it's in this very fine crinkle, and then it goes into a looser crinkle with a lettuce sort of type sort of hem. Just wanted you to see those details off. Let's see what it looks like on. Right, the skirt. I was convinced to pick this up in the shop because when I sort of held it up against myself, I thought, oh, it's shorter than normal skirts that I've seen. But unfortunately, in practice, it's not. It is really sort of almost sort of skimming the floor. Of course, I've got no shoes on, that I would not be wearing this with high heels as I'm pottering around the house. The best you can sort of hope for me to be wearing at home on Christmas Day would be a sort of flat pair of shoes, more likely barefoot, possibly even a pair of slippers. Now, this skirt is huge. You know, obviously lots and lots of fabric, but it's brought in with all these sort of really fine crinkle pleats. This skirt would be amazing because it would not need ironing. It's also very lightweight and it would dry very, very quickly. I don't know if you can tell where that fine crinkle goes into the longer crinkle. Elasticated waist, like I said, I think I could easily have got away with this in a size smaller, but it's the length and I don't think that would really vary. Also, when I put it on, I thought, well, I have got a black skirt that's very, very similar, although that is completely pleated, and that was one I got from Temu. If I was to wear it with a top like this skirt, no, Not for me, I'm afraid. And looking at that, I don't like the strong definition between the colours. I really do prefer it when the two colours are in a very similar sort of palette, colourway, so I don't feel that I'm split up in half. Doesn't do anything for my waist there, does it? Never mind, going back. Still loving this green on me. Could this be my new me colour? And I don't feel so obvious with the really strong different colours here because they are both in the same colourway. Sizing up, the waistband is quite large in this 22, but I feel it gives me this extra shape across the tummy. But I do feel my shape is exposed. That sort of roundness here across the bottom. Though, surprisingly, I don't think my hips look as bumpy as normal. Now, the length. This is probably just about the same length as the black skirt, but because I don't feel drowned in the skirt, I'm liking it a lot more. I also love this olive green leopard print. I just think it's so different and I really do like it. It's quite a lightweight satin, and I feel this skirt, £15 I believe. If it's different, I'll put it on the screen. What a bargain. I haven't seen satin skirts anywhere near that price, and that's why I'm doubting myself. The top now. I just love that collar and how it is just like this soft drapey. I can even make it sort of drape down more, showing that collar. So it makes it into sort of a more of a V-neck. You could even sort of pin it or do some stitches there if you wanted it to be more permanent. Though of course it is supposed to be like this drapey cowl neck. Sleeves look nice, pushed back, all full length, they're not over long, and I've got plenty of room in the sleeves. They don't feel too tight or restrictive at all. Just ruched it up a little bit so it drapes over the skirt, but when it's full length it is actually quite long. You could definitely wear this down over a pair of leggings or tight jeans or whatever. I don't feel brave enough to tuck it in because I think you'd see the line and add more bulk underneath this skirt, which I've got some room in, but I wouldn't want to push it. So I would sort of try to assemble it into some soft drapey folds around the waist, and then I've got the coverage that I want without the bulk necessarily. Feels good around sort of all areas, and I've certainly got excess fabric there. Size 22, and this was only £8. What a bargain. But I'm not completely convinced, so I think there's only one thing for it, and that's more shopping. I've had some good luck in the past with Morrisons, and unfortunately it wasn't today. I know I pushed my luck with the cord mini skirt, and that push didn't work out in my favour. The satin skirt was nice, but I don't think it was perfect. The green top was nice, but it wasn't perfect. The spotty top was nice, but it wasn't perfect. Why, on the most special day of the year, would I be wanting to wear something that's not perfect? So that means that's going back, and I've got to go back out to the shops and find something else. Oh, it's a good job I love shopping, isn't it? Thank you so much for watching. Push that subscribe button. Hello to all my lovely loyal subscribers and all those people that comment regularly. I love you all, and thank you so very much. I upload a couple of times a week. If you love your fashion, come and see what I'm trying on. I'm not a fashionista, I'm not a stylist. It's just me trying on clothes and showing you all. So, come back. See you soon.